continue more Final Fantasy 16. All we got to do now is we're going to have to continue on with the main story because I've basically finished up all the side quests and hunts we can do right now. And get to the part where it says, get to the, quest that says Back to the Origin, which is the final main quest of the game. And they'll unlock the final side quests and the storyline and the hunts of the game. Before we do anything, sorry, my controller's just about had it. I gotta get this controller fixed or get a new controller. So we need to get to the one that says Back to the Origin. And I said once we get there, we'll unlock the final side quest and the hunts of the game. We'll complete that, and then basically we'll complete the game. And I can stream something else besides Final Fantasy off of PS5 right now until I get me a controller.
Not a single human sound. Everything about this place bothers me. This might take a while.
So, see what we got. So we're looking for Back to the Origin.
The calm before the storm.
There's only one way into that city. Across the bridge. Through the main gate. Right into the midst of whatever is left of the Lake King's army.
Yep.
Are you ready for this?
Excuse me. We haven't reached Back to the Origin yet. See, we're still on Brotherhood, so we gotta wait till it says Back to the Origin, and then we can finish it up. So we got maybe two streams left, and should be about done with this game. We'll be done with the game. I haven't decided if I'm going to do. I might do the DLC, but it won't be until like later because I'm frankly ready to get to another game. Yeah, I really enjoy Final Fantasy 16, but I've been on it for a while. I'm just ready to get to something else. So. This is basically the final dungeon right here.
I dare not think. A stroke of good fortune, perhaps?
I hope you're right.
So do I.
Streets of Madness. So we still got to continue. Go. Let me make sure there's nothing. Make sure there's nothing here before we move on.
Thank goodness you've made it home. Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk.
Make sure there's definitely no new hunts, but let's see if there's any side quests.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Here you go.
Alright, there's nothing.
Anything enough?
Let me just double check the hunts. Alright. Alright. So back to where we are. Alright, Streets of Madness.
The Ether has told them all. Let's see what comes next.
We leveled up. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Alright. I think we're trying to make it to. So we're gonna be continuing the main story for a little bit, but we're gonna try to make it to back to the origin. Eventually, we're just gonna go through the streets of Stonhyldr. Ultimately, try to make it to there. So. There's a boss related. I think there's a boss here. I was right.
Who'd be mad enough to take such a beast?
Barnabas. Of course, Behemoths will only cast Meteor.
Stand back. Here it comes.
Alright, now we got a Behemoth to fight.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Alright, let's do it. I had a brain fart. I was like, Really? Alright, here we go. Mega Flare! Oh, here comes a comet. That's not good. Come on! That behemoth is hard. Alright, there we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Stand back! I'll conjure a ward!
I don't think he can. We're on our own here.
Pride, no!
Trust me, I know she must remember.
Rah!
This will be a job for Egbert! Why would you turn to him, brother?
Yeah.
When we fight together.
Yeah, the behemoth barely had to scratch on it. Here we go. Round 2. Ding ding.
That wasn't too bad.
That was just the beginning.
Oh, here comes Comet again. I like the. Uh-oh. Meteor! Alright, here we go. Almost got out. Okay, it's common again. He's throwing out everything now. Alright. I forgot about the extinction ball. I forgot about the extinction ball. Oh no. Alright, let's try this again. Alright. Ow. Ow. Gotta remember the extinction ball this time. Yeah, at this point in time, he throws everything. Alright, let's do it. Alright, here he goes with the extinction again. Never mind, do meteor first. Move out of the way this time. Yeah, just move out of the way. That wasn't so hard. Alright, so we got the behemoth.
Quickly, before we're cut off for good.
Inventoriable.
almost there.
We're still on the streets of madness, so we gotta. Alright, gotta do this, and I gotta go be right back. My dishwasher's going off. Alright, so we gotta go this way. Okay. Of course. Sorry, Torgal. Alright, that's why, of course. Really? Alright, I will be right back. I need to go turn my dishwasher off and stuff. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. Had to go take care of that. I have to look it up too. I forgot how long this quest actually is, so this might take a while. We actually have to fight the final boss at least once. It's not the final boss, but we're gonna have to at least fight the main antagonist once in this. So you'll see what his motivation are too. Everything's gonna come to play here.
Not what I was expecting. Nice try.
I forgot how long this mission actually is, so this might take a while before we can get to the final side quest and the hunts and everything. But we'll get to it. There we go. Basically, it's just like a gauntlet of enemies right now, so. Ah.
Once we step onto that bridge, we'll be easy targets.
Yeah.
Then we better move quickly.
Alright, let's do it. There we go. Not too bad. Cut across this bridge, and here we go. This is where the fun begins. There we go. Let's keep going through the doors, and eventually we'll make it.
Through the castle then.
I don't see any other way.
Oh, this way. Okay. I was like, where do we go? Okay, it's this way. Woo! We're getting there, we're getting there. Let's go in here and get this first. I'm gonna change something real quick. Oh. There we go. Nothing through the castle, but here we go. Now it's about to pick up. I never really used Flare Breath anyway. That's why I was like, go ahead and just switch it up. All right, you ready? Here comes the bridge. Oh. Yep, now we got our next little boss, which is a coral.
Ultimate destruction knows no bounds. We cannot allow it to
We won't.
Oh, wow. I gotta upgrade that satellite a little bit. That'll be nice. Easy enough. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. All right, we're getting closer and closer. All right. Sorry, it's just a lot to deal with right now because this is about to get really dicey. All right, we got these guys. Sorry. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoying this because, like I said, we're getting to the end of the game now.
so many. Progress
It wasn't too bad. It looked like a lot of enemies, but all the enemies were relatively okay. We got. Oh god. How much more do we have? Alright, now we're at that bridge. We need to really go across. Quick. Yeah. Of course, you thought that was going to be. This is the penultimate mission. This is not even the final mission. It's getting there, though. If I can just at least get rid of one, makes this battle a lot easier. Of course, I thought that was going to be it.
For the Mothercrystal.
Come on. Mission's not over with yet. So, you know, there's something coming. Yep, we got an executioner.
What must the beast grow so big?
You don't want to know.
I mean, it's called a warlord, but still. Really? All right. There we go. Nothing to it. What to do it. Whew. Oh god, now we're fucking surrounded.
There's no end to them. The whole bloody army's here. Stand back, Joshua. I'm summoning a freak.
You must. We still have a long way to go. If you tap your strength here, you'll have none left to destroy the heart.
Then you'd rather die?
Mid! There's the freaking Enterprise. Dion! Yep, here it goes. And Jill, and everybody, and Gav. They can handle them. Listen to the music. Do do do. We got everybody here.
Surprised to see us.
How did you?
Gav. He told us exactly where you'd be. Even sniffed out a crack in the
That's
cover.
Gav for you.
And when we saw the heavens come crashing down, we had no choice but to believe him. It's been quite a day.
But it's not over yet.
To what do we owe this honor?
A debt I would see repaid. Prince Dion. It's good to see you well. So, this must be Ifrit. Your uncle bade me give you a message. Listen to your heart, and guide your steel true. Your father would expect no less. That is all. Thank you.
For everything, Your Highness.
Dion, please.
You do realise the only thing we've freed so far is this wall from its foundation, right? Now if your lord and
Listen to the music.
quite finished.
Well said, Gav. We have work to do.
Yeah, we're trying to get out to Ultima. Alright, so if you need a restock on items, talk to Goats here.
Don't suppose there's out I can say to make you change your mind and won't take kindly to losing the best customer, especially after letting us carry all this stuff all the way to
And we wouldn't want to anger old Nan.
You mean you'll buy some of us?
I'm gonna need it, so that's what we got.
I've got some good stuff for you. Thank you. There you go.
Alright,
How else I can do
so we got, what do we need for, oh, we still need one more dark steel.
You don't want me to make it as else?
No, we're okay.
If shit were here today, I reckon he'd be proud of you, Clive.
He'd be proud of us all.
Yeah? Wait to say Dion.
There is still much I would learn of your tale, once this day is done. Until then, all who might come between me and such knowledge shall answer to my spear. I do not envy them.
Each parting brings the hope of reunion. I missed you, Clive.
I missed you too.
What about you, Torgal?
I could have made it this far without you, Torgal.
And then the only thing we got to do now is talk to Joshua.
You see, Clive, we're not alone. If we are to win the day, we must all play our part. And ours.
Yep.
We fought long and hard for this moment. Sig's dream, our dream, is within our grasp.
Yeah, we still got to fight Ultima the first time.
And we shall. Together.
Before we get back to the origin. But Ultima's the final boss. I mean, for a main antagonist final boss, he isn't that hard. He has some tricks up his sleeve.
That awaits us beyond this gate. And we shall face it together.
Let's do it. Oh boy.
It seems our hosts would rather we remain. I will stay.
We will stay them. Go!
Just don't keep us waiting.
Thank you.
So they're gonna stay behind and fight off everybody, and me and Joshua and of course Torgal are all going. And there's the main antagonist. Hello, Ultima.
Welcome, sons of fire.
So we have to get through this boss battle. Then I think it'll be back to. We're about to find out what Ultima's like. We're finally about to find out why Ultima's doing what he's doing, and if it's actually get to a little boss fight with them and all kind of stuff. And then we got the final. We'll have the final. Final main quest and final boss still. But we still got side quests and a few more hunts to take care of. So.
Clive, is that you? This isn't Stonhyldr.
Welcome to our darkness.
We are Legion.
A rift between worlds wherein your kind might reflect.
Show yourself!
Grave and many are the sins of man. And we would have you know them, all of them. As fate has seen fit to deliver you home, consider this our welcoming gift.
It would seem we are trapped.
And the only way out is through Ultima. We find him and we leave.
All right. The interdimensional rift. This is still the Streets of Madness. Basically, it's pretty much straight shot. I don't think we really have any enemies until we reach Ultima, so. But Ultima's about to reveal his ambition. Yeah, this is about why he's doing his ambitions and everything, so.
When the world was still young, we visited upon it a miracle, magic, and in its light did all life flourish. Yet the price of its boon would prove heavy. A pall descended upon the land, painting the horizon black as night. Though we labored to forestall its spread, in this one endeavor we stood powerless. And so we feared that we might endure, that we might discover a means of salvation.
Uh-huh.
But if it was magic that caused the blight, what of the Mothercrystal?
Alright, so magic is what caused blight. It wasn't the Mothercrystals. What is the Mothercrystal's purpose? So. Alright, so we really are getting there now. Alright, so now we're about to find out more information about
Salvation, alas, was not readily to be had. First, we would require a land unvisited by the stain of corruption. An unprecedented journey lay before us, one beyond the limits of our fleshly bodies. And so we cast them off. Thus stripped to our very spirit did we find our new paradise. A land as pure as driven snow. Vast here. There would the true work begin. For the black crept yet behind us. And soon did we arrive at a solution. The illness having spread to every organ, there was but one escape from
to basically wipe it out.
to start afresh.
With a new world. The one for which Barnabas labored. A paradise free from the blight where he's gone.
So basically he wants to annihilate the world, start afresh, no blight.
And where? If we only forfeit our wills and abandon everything we hold dear, humanity can join.
Yep.
So, Ultima would have us follow in the footsteps of the king.
And follow we shall. For now.
Yep, so there's some of the motivation is that they're looking for a world where they can start anew, be able to cast their magic, and basically they want to annihilate the world and start new to get rid of the blight. But there's more to it than that. You're about to find out more. So there is more to it than that. We got.
To forge a new world would require not only power,
That's where the dominants come in.
strong enough to wield it. Acquiring the first would be simple. Untouched by the blight, Valisthea was replete with ether, and we had
That's where the Mothercrystals come in.
her crown to claim it. Acquiring the second, however, demanded creativity. And so I cast forth the seeds of humanity.
Yep. So Valisthea was nothing. He created humanity.
Is that not what gods do? We sowed the seeds for you, Muthos. All the
So basically, we're destroying the literal god.
and our future thus secured. We thought to slumber, though that would prove a great mistake. For it was as we slept that man committed his greatest sin. He awoke. Alone in a world bereft of his god's radiance, he stumbled blindly, desperate for guidance. Finding no light, he sought to kindle his own, and from that single errant impulse was his will born. Having discovered himself,
So basically, he created us, so he can get a vessel with the power to reshape the world. But while he slept, humanity developed free will.
so wars were waged and brothers slain for custody over that dwindling resource. And the land, she wept tears of black.
And thanks to humanity using the Mothercrystals for magic, that's where the blight came in.
Hypocrisy.
Not blind, just unwilling to admit the truth. But we're one and the same.
Alright, so like I said, we need to get... So yeah, that's what happened. They came, they were looking for a world because their world got destroyed by the blight. So Ultima came here to start afresh. He wanted to reshape the world and stuff like that. So he did, and also, but he needed enough power to reshape the world. So he created humanity, and but humanity kind of got free will, and the blight came anyway. So now he's trying to. So yeah.
Is that
Ifrit. Or what's left of him.
Long have our ashes lain cold for want of a spark. Cast your eyes upon them and see what you must become. Valisthea cannot endure a second claim upon her being. The avarice of man drives her ever closer to
So
destruction.
basically, he's trying to avoid the destruction of Valisthea.
Be saved by you. It is what you were born to do. While we nursed you and fed you as your own mother.
But he's doing it in a completely wrong way.
And now that you are fully grown, Muthos, it is time at last for you to serve your purpose.
to right your wrongs? If our sin is wanting to survive, then you are as marked by it as we are. fault is yours. Our wills were born because you abandoned us.
Haha!
And now, you would have us forfeit them.
Yeah, like I said, he wants us to give up all will and everything like that. That way he can still reshape the world.
Yourselves worthy of one. Mankind has no place in our world. Is this truly so difficult to comprehend? We only ever require you, Muthos, when the time comes to bid this wretched realm farewell. None shall follow, none shall remain.
What do you mean, none?
This is our world. Once the land's rebirth is complete, humanity will have served its
They're gonna wipe out humanity.
Why would we continue to suffer that which has caused us so much vexation?
Because the land doesn't belong to you. It belongs to us all!
Of course he can do that. He created the dominance.
That is where you are mistaken. You own nothing but your precious will.
Brother.
Let's do it.
I can't do this alone.
And you don't have to.
I grow weary of your dissent. Now you must learn that this master will not tolerate.
Here we go. Our first battle against the main antagonist, final boss. Kinda. We've actually fought Ultima before, but not this. But this ain't the final boss. Like the final fight.
My friends. My family. We have all suffered. All fought to survive. This world may be flawed. It may be broken. But it's all we have. And if we can't share it, I see only one other choice. You have to go.
Alrighty.
You may have created us, Ultima. But it's time we lived on our own terms. This isn't your world anymore. It's us.
Alright, so here's our first. Ow! Trying to get Mega Fair all the way up. Alright. Ow! Alright, alright. You notice it's the boss music, but it's like a lot more toned down.
Such our attempt may not be sublime through game standing. Only with heads hung low is penance paid. Oh, wretched mortal.
Alright, so now we're in the second form. It's basically more the same, but he's just kind of double in the move. And he adds a couple, and it moves like Ricochet right there. Uh-oh. I don't like the Event Horizon. It sucks. Alright, I will be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. him again. Let's try him again. Luckily, we get to start at phase 2. We don't have to go through the first phase again. We gotta be careful of that event horizon. For this part, you just gotta stagger them. That'll get him to the third phase. You gotta stagger them. Yeah, there's the third phase, believe it or not. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. So you know we're at the third phase.
Gifted this chance, and still you raise your hand against the Lord.
What now? The darkness bends. He means to end us. It wouldn't be the first time. But let's make it his last.
Alright, deliverance. Eternal darkness. Oh god. Oh god. Alright, Frostbolt. Just kind of move around. Get away from the event horizon. Alright. Almost got him, almost got him. Event horizon, stay back, stay back, stay back. There we go. Got him. It's not over with yet, though. Think it's going to be that easy? That's just the first fight with them.
At last, countless generations have we awaited this moment.
Alright, so we got more to do. It's not quite over.
Your struggles have made you strong, yet your soul remains heavy with sin.
Everybody.
Absolution is nigh. Repent, and all shall be forgiven.
Alright, so what's going on here? Alright, so. Hello. You got his father, young Joshua, grown Jill, young Jill, Mid, and Sid. What we got?
Tell me, Clive, how many lies have you saved since taking my name?
Enough.
Fewer than we have ruined. Wherever we go, we leave a sea of tears in our wake.
These are the wages of your will, son.
What good are our choices when all they ever bring, all they will ever bring, is death?
So they kind of chastising him.
Clive. No matter how hard you try. So why not leave it all behind?
Ultima's trying to get into Clive's head now.
Leave it all behind.
Alright, so what's next?
Please, won't somebody save
Hey,
me?
Benedicta.
Won't anybody love me?
Hey, Hugo.
It's not mine. Have I not given enough?
From will is born desire, and it is this which consumes you.
Hey, Dion.
Incomplete.
Do you not see how
Hey,
the world
Barnabas.
bends and warps under the weight of your hungering hearts? What if it could all just go away?
He's just trying to have Cloud give in.
Just go away.
Looks like Josh was trying to break through. So what we got here? Oh, Phoenix Gate.
None of this is real. Wake up. It's time to go home, Clive.
Ooh, that felt good. Pop my neck.
That's right. You're my brother.
Basically, Ultima's trying to crack his mind and have him give in.
Come. Remember who you are.
Okay, so, Mufasa, remember who you are.
Once more, lest you forget.
My name is Clive. Clive Rossi.
There you go, now you're remembering.
Look. Ultima.
Even here, the light of the vessel's will cannot be quenched, and the Phoenix, his trespass should not have been possible.
So he's kind of surprised.
Possible unless he has been with Mythos all along. The mark of the Phoenix, emblazoned upon his heart, made manifest
Sorry.
the power of creation. Can it be?
So Ultima is basically a destroyer. He's trying to destroy everything, and we're the creators. It's Dragon Ball Super all over again.
Are you still talking?
There's a fusion of Ifrit and Phoenix.
This is no mere evolution, it is a deviation.
So they're breaking away from Mithras' plan. We call him a deviation of his plan. And look what we did. We destroyed the last Mothercrystal. But again, like I said, the game's not quite over with yet because we still have Ultima to deal with.
Damn it, Clive. Wake up.
Ha!
Sorry to wake you, but I think it may be time to leave. This place.
It's a load-bearing boss.
And once again did my creation stray from the path laid before it. Steeped in conceit, you fancy yourself a god. You embrace Logos. But we will put an end to this hubris.
So it's not Mythos, it's now Logos now.
What are you talking about?
In the halls of origin, does our true power quicken? And there shall you be made complete. Soon, Mythos, soon you will discover how little you know of suffering.
The last crystal is gone, though. But what else is there?
And so the crystals are no more. Yet in their silence, a new song rings. Its chorus building, a crescendo as it enters its final movement, stirring those long aslumber to waking. And back to their
Which is the name of the final main mission of the game. We still got to deal with him. He's basically pulling up the whole entire twin side. We got stuff to deal with. Alright, so yeah. We got, that's Origin.
Bloody crystal's cracked. So where the hell are they? Oh, fuck me.
Yeah.
Is that Ether?
What in good Grieger's name is going on?
Are we back?
Yeah, we're back.
Clive! Joshua!
Is everyone all right?
We're fine. What happened?
All right.
Everyone, fall back to the ship.
Why not, Dion?
I will be with you anon.
Thank you.
Are you going to go, Dion? All right. Yeah, there he is. Just wanted to take out a few more. Just for the hell of it, I guess. All right, so now well, we got that to deal with, but before we can do anything, we got to go here to the hideaway. I just want to get back to the origin. But there it is, back to the origin.
I need to tell everyone what happened at Drake's Spine. And I'm going to need Otto's help.
All right, so let's just do a quick little thing. We'll probably call it a stream here.
Welcome back, Sid. Oh, you're not leaving already, are you?
Clive. Go on then. It's better I'll be here. You'll not find a better price than that.
Let's do one more round.
I bet you, Sid. That's what we like to hear. Knock 'em back, everyone. Sid's fighting.
Yay!
Oh, keep your mug handy.
All right. And then a quick round, we'll see what we got, and then we'll probably call it a stream. Next stream, we'll probably take care of the last of the hunts and side quests, and then we'll head over to the side, to the final mission. While the going was slow and not without the occasional run-in with some straggling orc, I saw Edda back safe in the shallow coast where Mid was patient, waiting kindly with the Enterprise. On the voyage home, I'd like to think the poor lass opened up a little by telling us a life and the life she wants for her baby, but I suppose it's up to now to make sure the little one gets it. Okay?
First the skies, then the crystal.
So that would be.
Oh, we can use this one right now to make it a little bit better than the one we have. We still need one more dark steel to get the ultimate weapon, but we got a little bit of a better weapon. All right.
There's something about it. I feel like it's...
Clive. Allow me to educate you.
Clive. Here you go.
Seen enough?
We'll continue the story just a tiny bit.
Still alive, I see. Something tells me that eyesore on the horizon is your doing. How'd you manage that?
It's a long story. One that I'd rather only tell once.
Right. All hands on deck then.
So we're going to explain the situation, and hopefully this will unlock everything else that we need.
Is this everyone? As I'm sure you've all guessed, the crystal which now commands the eastern skies was summoned by Ultima. He called it Origin. Now the significance of that name is clear.
What does it matter what it's called? Its emergence tore Twinside asunder and wiped my homeland from the map.
Yeah, Dion.
Mention of the Dominion spires can be found in the oldest of Valestian records. But to the best of my knowledge, none provide any hint as to their true nature. That they would prove the horns of some slumbering demon. Well,
the Dominion's demise was at least quick. Elsewhere, the Republican army cannot hope to contain the chaos engulfing Randalar. Candor is in flames, and the Empire.
Our allies are crying out for answers.
And we have no way. We have no answers.
Firstbreakers to give them what assurances we can, but right now that amounts to fuck all.
They wouldn't be able to stop what the skies have started in any case. People here and across the realm grow sicker with every passing day. Could it be that this new Mothercrystal is like the others? That it draws upon the land's ether?
Oh yeah.
Certainly looked that way from Stonhyldr.
If that were true, it would explain the hastening spread of the blight since the crystal's appearance. Would it not?
And as the land's ether slowly rises to the surface, it pools, corrupting all who cannot channel its energies. Archay above, ether floods below, and in the middle, here we languish, hopelessly entrapped.
It's all right. When we faced him at Stonhyldr, Ultima told us his true power quickens in the halls of Origin. Needless to say,
He's gonna be tough.
we cannot allow that to continue. If we are to stop him, we will have to find a way into the crystal.
How are we going to manage that then? It's up in the sky. And fast as she is, the Enterprise can't fly.
It's a lot to take in. And I reckon we'd all benefit from some time to
Yeah. So this is part almost to the point of no return.
Don't you worry. Ain't that right, Clive?
Right. That's right.
Well, go on then. Bugger off.
This is about the point where
Same goes for you, Clive. You won't solve anything like this. Trust me. Go and get some fresh air, eh?
Thank you. Joshua Senior. Set.
we'll talk to you in just a second, Joshua. I just want to be able to get to the last hunts and stuff.
Back again?
How may I help you today?
Hmm.
How are you doing? Quick look. Seen enough?
All right, let's go talk to Joshua. Maybe that's what unlock it. I'm trying to remember how far in you gotta go to unlock it because we still gotta. A few more stuff to take care of.
Ultima may have created us, but he doesn't make us who we are. Only we can do that. And if he would have us fight for our survival, so be it. It's what we've been doing all along.
Much like Ultima himself, it would seem. His new world being naught but a means to survive. And so, we must contend to decide which of us shall inherit the land.
Yep.
Should Ultima prevail, it will mean death for us all. Of that, we can be certain. But even should we fail, what world awaits us? A withered, godless place, where our newfound freedom will most like prove a chain in itself.
Well, that may be. But a chain can always be broken. As long as one has the will to break it. It won't be easy. It may take generations. Centuries of suffering. And that is if everyone plays their part. But it will happen. And when it does, it will be on our terms. That is the world that awaits us.
Indeed. And what better world could one wish for?
But first, we have to reach that crystal.
Then it's a good thing I have wings.
Oh yeah.
You can barely stand, let alone fly. And only the founder knows what horrors await in those skies.
How else can we get up there though?
About this.
Am I certain? I am the Phoenix. I will do what I must. This is our fight. Remember.
All right. I yield. But only what you must. Yes. I'm still your swan shield.
Of course.
That you are.
And what of my wings?
Oh yeah, Bahamut.
Lest you forget, you go to stand against a god. I would not have you succumb to fatigue before the fight begins.
Bahamut can take us up there.
Ifrit, your brother mentioned that some few of the dominants who had lost their power to you were still able to prime. Is that true?
It is. But their icons no longer submitted to their will.
Then mine will have to be stronger. That you both might save your strength for the battle to come.
You don't have to do this.
If you do, there's a chance you might lose all you have left.
And what have I but regret? My life ended in the Dominion. I fear death no more. Besides, I would have words with Ultima.
Ha ha!
He has much to answer for.
We are in your debt, Dion.
We can speak of debts when this is over.
All right, cool.
He speaks like a man who knows he's not coming back. And has come to terms with that.
That doesn't mean that we have to, does it, Clive?
Time to talk to Jill.
Oh God, we still gotta go. I just want to get to.
I hope she understands.
Where the side quests and stuff unlock, and then we'll call it a stream. Hey, Jill.
Come to wish on a star.
That might not be such a bad idea.
I'm getting tired. That's why I gotta go to work tomorrow, so.
This is it, Jill. You know what I have to do. Why I have to do it. There's no turning back now. This is where our journey was leading us. Where it will end, for better or worse.
I could pray to Metia for you. But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive?
Yeah, we'll be fine.
You always are.
I did promise we'd watch the moon together.
I'll be waiting.
Alright, there we go.
It's almost time. Better make sure I haven't forgotten.
Here's all the last of the side quests. We got a bunch of them. Get the fuck out of here, bot.
First the skies,
Yeah, there's, and most of these side quests will lead to the final hunt. So I'll just show what we got. So they show you what we got, and then
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Quick look.
we got that one under new management 2. We got Limes and Sand 2, Duty Undying 2. So we got a bunch of them to do. We got a bunch here to do on here. A lot of these will be headed to will be taking care of the last of the hunts too. So once we take care of these side quests, I should take care of the last of the hunts, so we should be able to get the ultimate weapon. Just double check everything, make sure we're good to go, and then we'll be headed to the final dungeon and the bosses and stuff. So maybe 2 more streams will be done. But anyway, I'm going to end it here because I need to go to bed. So, y'all have a good night. I will see y'all next time. We'll be complete these last side quests and hunts. And then it's time for the final boss. So, thank y'all for coming and have a good night.